Okay, hello and welcome back to Vault Hunters plus Tinkers Only Challenge. So, in this episode, we're going to be running a vault immediately, because we need some vault diamonds in order to unlock some more mods, so we can start generating pretty much unlimited power for our base, so we don't have to worry about some stuff. So, it looks like this is a treasure vault. Treasure is a modifier for the vault that increases item rarity by 100%, so it's pretty good. And we also have the ability to search for certain types of chests, which we have targeted wooden chests this time, and we're just gonna be looting wooden chests. That's all we really need to do. Also, I gotta turn it off of peaceful because I keep leaving it in peaceful because I'm taking thumbnail shots. But overall, we've been doing really well, and I want to just say thank you for all the support for this series. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. I really enjoy this series, and it's just like a fun passion project that kind of took off, and a lot of people are enjoying, and I just really appreciate it. Thank you for all of the support, and I'm just going to keep doing it and having a lot of fun with it. And if you want to see me do other kinds of challenges or play other kinds of mod packs, whether it be literally anything, I am down for it. And of course, if you didn't see last episode, I am no longer cheating in the vaults. I'm no longer using infinite levels of X-ray, no longer using flight in the vaults, so that we have the chance to actually taking damage and getting killed. And soon I will be implementing a max health, so we actually won't have the infinite levels of health that we do right now, which is quite cool. In addition to that, I'm working on some other things that will be coming soon, but we have been getting quite a lot of really good stuff as well, and so I'm really happy about that. And if you have any other challenges or any other mods that you want to see added to this mod pack, or if you want to play it yourself, by the time this video is uploaded, I don't know if the mod pack will be up or not yet, because I am currently working on that. But if it is not, then what will be up is a mod list of all of the mods used in this mod pack, and that should be very helpful for just people who want to play. So yeah, go ahead, give it a look. If you enjoy it, give it a try, I guess. And we also need to get some gilded chests, specifically for vault diamonds, because vault diamonds only spawn in gilded chests and wooden chests, and I'm starting to remember why I should have targeted searching for gilded chests instead of wooden chests, because wooden chests are already super common, so I don't need to search for them. But I did that anyway, so we're gonna lie in it. So we can, what we're doing is we can search, and what I mean by search is use our X-ray as if it were the ability in here called Hunter, which lets you search within a certain block number radius. It depends on the level of the ability that you have, and it searches for a type of chest. The reason why I'm using the X-ray instead is because I'm using it once every 30 seconds, which is a little longer, and I'm also not going to let myself just absolutely abuse it. I can search for one thing per vault, and I have to choose that before I go into the vault. That's just a way to make it a little more challenging, a little more interesting, and I'm finding it to be a lot more fun, actually, because it feels more rewarding when I'm able to, you know, succeed, do a really good job at fighting off the waves of mobs, because there's a lot more mobs you have to deal with when you're on the ground as opposed to flying above the midair, as well as, I end up getting a lot more out of it. So let's go back up here. We also have multi-jump now on our boots, which was something I added in between last episode and this episode. Also, if you want to see last episode where I talked about stopping cheating, I got some more stuff, then please give it a watch. And yeah, because it's taken a lot to get us where we are. And I'd really appreciate it if everyone would leave a like and just enjoy the videos that I've posted. If you don't, it's okay. You don't have to. But at least give it a like, give it a dislike. Just give me some feedback on it. I know it's not perfect. It is what it is, and it's a passion project of mine, so I really appreciate it. Anywho, I have multi-jump because it is a faster way of getting around in certain situations, and along with it comes a level of feather falling that I've also upgraded with the feather falling enhancement for our boots, which I've also upgraded to the fall damage reduction, or fall damage removal ability, which is quite nice. It took a long time to level up the armor to that level, but now our stuff is a little bit crazy, and I'm really enjoying it. It seems like this gear, I won't have to upgrade it for probably at least to level 50. At level 50, things will start to get a whole lot more difficult because I am changing the vault scaling for difficulty, so make sure to stay tuned to see that, because I think it's going to be really interesting. But overall, we got another level for our S-Stock, and I'm really happy that we have the glowing ability, because otherwise these invisible mobs would be giving us quite a hard time right now. Also, if you like reptiles and amphibians, I am going to be doing a couple things on my other channels, namely being Noble Cactus Plus, and also on Noble's Geckos, which is something that I do because I have geckos. I really enjoy geckos. I'm going to be starting posting more on those two channels. I already started posting some reaction videos that got mixed support, so if you want to see that, just go check it out. Anywho, we're just going to loot up a little more. We got to finish looting as much as we really can in this vault, because for some reason it's taking a long time to get the amount of elixir. I guess that's just because increased vault level, but the difficulty is seeming to go up very rapidly, and that is something that I've factored in, but it's not something I was expecting to be this drastic, so kind of cool. Anywho, we're just gonna head along to the next room and hopefully get us some more good loot, but there's no real reason for me to show everything from this vault, so I will, if you find anything cool, I will, yeah, okay, I said all that and then immediately got an Omega chest, so that's pretty dope. Let's just grab all you guys. Come on now, come on now. We'll be getting another Omega. Come on, just give me one more Omega. No. Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Ooh, got an epic chest with a wooden chest scroll. That's pretty rare. Pretty rare of a drop. And then immediately a rare wooden chest, so that's cool. Can we get over there though? Just some. No, I couldn't. Okay, what about if I jump, go up, and then I just, we got up here. That's crazy. Anywho, can we, okay, we can access a couple chests, but not anything insane. Epic wooden chest with another wooden chest scroll? Nice. Okay, let's just, loot up a little bit more, and then we'll be able to get out of this vault, and hopefully have enough to upgrade our knowledge, because we gotta get smarter. Ooh, these guys will help with getting some knowledge, because we can get some knowledge essence from the living chests. Perfect. Just getting a little bit of knowledge, getting some burger. I like the burgers. The burgers be tasty. Tasty burger. We need more loot. I am being loot gremlin. Come on, give me the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Well, it's a good thing I found some more living chests, because we get even more knowledge essence. And our first piece of burger lettuce, in fact. We're getting the lettuce of the burgers so that we may have the tastiest of crafted burgers, which will feed us nicely. Now I gotta find the lodestone in order to escape this vault that we have completed. And we have found a lodestone, so we shall consume it. Delectable, very tasty. And now we will get out of the vault and we will see just how much experience we have gained, as well as how many other things we've gained. We also need to make some scavenger seals. So actually, how do we make those? Seal, shoot. Okay, so 34k XP, almost 35k. Most of it from, looks like most of it from mobs, chests, and then 18k for the actual objective. So nothing crazy from the objective. Anywho, let's go put this guy down in the thumbnail chamber, as well as some of our ores. Of course, we have to align the ores properly so that they may be displayed in a reasonable fashion, but we shall also submit our crates right here, and that's pretty much everything that gotta get placed down. I also need to reactivate flight because I keep forgetting we don't have that. when we're in the vaults because I disable it, because I take it off when we're in the vaults. But we ended up getting quite a good haul. 19 vault diamonds is not anything to scoff at. Well, there's a couple pieces of vault gear, a good amount of vault stone. I've moved everything from our old base into our system, as well as upgraded the system using a lot of stuff with 16k storage disks, which are quite nice. And so now we've got all this stuff. I had to run 1 or 2 vaults, I think, but overall it's not too bad at all, and I should be able to just simply go down and 32, and then 40, and then I get the knowledge essence, I get knowledge, and then I get the penny tart, extraordinary penny tart, yes. Let me chuck it in here, chuck it in there, spread grid, 5 knowledge cores, which we have 30 knowledge shards, which should be enough for 3. Yep, 3. So we have 3 unspent knowledge points. What I think we're gonna do is we want botany pots. But I'm trying to think, do we want double pouches or botany pots? Because if we get double pouches, we'll be able to carry more loot. But we're not really having loot carrying issues yet. But I'm also not using the vaults to the fullest extent that they can be. And double pouches would help a lot. But I need to focus on living chests. So I think what we do is this episode we unlock double pouches. Which means that from the pouches, I can craft them into double pouches. Which are these guys. So for that, I guess I will need whatever I need 4 pouches, which are shulker shells. I've got 22 shulker shells. I need 4 per vault diamonds. So diamonds. I need 2 vault diamonds per. Do I need a vault diamond block? I need 1. Okay. So what I can do is I can actually make 1 double pouch straight off. And that should be good. And then I need perfect Larimar, magic silk, come on, magic silk block, 3 magic silk blocks, and then 2 pieces of magic silk, perfect Larimar, extraordinary Larimar, vault essence. So Larimar, vault essence, we've got quite a bit of it, so I might as well just grab a full stack. And that looks like it's pretty much all we need for this, so let's go. Let's craft up some normal vault pouches, 1 extraordinary Larimar. So craft up 2 normal vault pouches. And then those guys we're going to keep because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to chuck the rest of the stuff in here. I'm going to take that out, chuck that on my back. I'm going to remove the pickup and void upgrades and remove the stack upgrade from this pouch. Then what we're going to do is we're going to chuck those guys in there, chuck the pickup, the void, and the stack in here. Then we have that double pouch, and then what I can do is have 2 additional pouches. And I might need a stack upgrade. So what does a stack upgrade cost again? I don't fully remember. I need vault diamonds. Shoot. Okay, I can't make that yet, but we will be able to soon. And what I can do for that is I can craft up a vault crystal real quick. Then what we can do is we can grab our vault crystal, grab our completed bounty, and activate another bounty, although I don't really like submitting things, so we're gonna re-roll. Light versus kill dungeon mobs. We're gonna go for kill dungeon mobs because that is a kill entity one. Got our level 32 vault crystal, which we're gonna plop up here. We're going to put this bounty crate down in the thumbnail room, and we are going to now properly go through the procedures pre-vault. So pre-vault procedures, we take this, we chuck flight into it, that goes in there. Then what we do is we go to here, we go chests, we disable wooden chests, we enable living chests, and what we're gonna do is we're also going to, we're saving levels, right? We're saving them. Or I could put them into mana regen, but I don't think that's really necessary. Shoot, we need toxic reaction. I forgot about that. Because we're going toxic reaction build. So, we've disabled flight. We're on living chests only, so we can head into, that's the nether. Yeah, no, that's just how smart I am right now. So now we're heading into the vaults. Hopefully, shoot, I forgot to make it scavenger. It's scavenger anyway. We got really lucky. What is a seal of the hunter cost? We need vault meat. Okay, well, that's good, because we're looking for we're looking for exactly what we need for vault meat, which is living chests. So let's go. We gotta get some skeleton rib cages, some empty jars, some cracked scripts. So we just gotta keep a lookout. Are there any living chests in this initial room? It does not look like it. So we're gonna just do a brief overview. That was 10 seconds approximately. I'm not being perfect about it. It looks like this room might actually be a mine room off rip. And not a mine room per se, but an ore room. Which overall, not perfect, but we do need to get the specific things from these. So it is very worth it. Although, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, we still do from this guy, even though it does have silk touch. Although we won't get the luck that we would, so it might be more beneficial to actually just mine these guys in the vault, which is a little bit of a bummer, but overall, I think what I'm gonna do is actually shoot. I can just mine all the vault stone with this pickaxe, and then mine the ores with the other one. That's what I'm gonna do, because that is so much easier than having to go through and do it the other way. I'm just gonna do it that way, because that works perfectly. So then I can go like that, and then I go back to you, and then we come over to this POI. Come on now. Are there any rare ores in here? Come on now. Come on now. Looking like nothing incredibly rare, which is honestly not bad at all. I'm happy about there being nothing crazy rare in here, although the chances of us getting something crazy rare are quite low. But I don't hate it because we're getting a lot of ores, and early game ores are really, really good to get. So I'm just happy that we're getting some. We also need skeleton rib cages, which are one of the rarest things, as they are an epic level drop from these areas. So we already got it, so I don't really need to worry about what I mine stuff with. So I'm just gonna do it the normal way. Come on now. There we go. And now we've got all the ores. This is a dungeon. So, we're gonna go into a dungeon. First dungeon that we're ever going into, a living dungeon. Quite nice as well. What we will get from these guys is a bunch of higher level mobs, which will do quite a considerable amount of damage to us and have quite a lot of health. But we will end up getting much better loot overall, which is why I entered, because we need living chest loot badly. So entered in here, we're getting all of the living chests that are in here, because there spawns quite a few, if you guys couldn't see. There's quite a few in here, which is very nice indeed. Although we don't really need anything from living chests for the, what's it called? For the scavenger hunt. I do gotta make sure that I'm grabbing the vault meat. Because vault meat is what we need for the seal of the scavenger, apparently. Or seal of the hunter, or a scavenger hunt vault. Which is going to be the most XP efficient way to level up and get the best loot. Also, these guys are doing a considerable amount of damage to me. If you guys couldn't see my hearts, I am at 10 full rows of hearts. And they are able to reduce it by a considerable margin every time they hit me. So I gotta watch out, because potentially the challenging mob, which will be this guy right here, which is a Dungeon Black Widow spider, which thankfully was stupid and decided to crawl into a corner, which means that since they're a spider, they were pretty much immobile. It was quite helpful, but if it were not stuck in that corner, it would have done a considerable amount of damage to me. And so instead, I just was able to slay it rather quickly, which was very, very good. And now what we gotta do is we gotta just make sure we get every possible little bit of loot out of here. I think there's an area up here. There is. Perfect. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Gotta make sure to loot every single living chest. Get every single piece of this dungeon looted as much as we possibly can, because, again, these dungeons are so beneficial. We also achieved our bounty in one vault, which, since it's a rare level bounty, of what we could tell from the outline around it, when we accepted it, which is, the outline was gold around it, if you couldn't see. When we accepted it, which means it is a rare level bounty, which means the difficulty is harder, but the loot is also better, and overall, I'm just happy about that. Got some pretty good loot, so I am not unhappy in the slightest with this vault, even if we were to just end it here. And if we can't complete the objective, it is what it is. But overall, I'm happy already, so I will not be disappointed in the very slightest. Although, not getting a ton of player gems, it's not really a big deal because, again, this is literally our first room, and we already spent 5 minutes, which is a fifth of our time in this room, so we gotta get going. But hopefully we can find some good living chests. Okay, looks like we got very lucky or unlucky, as it were, because this is another ore room, which means that we are very lucky when it comes to getting ores in this vault, but very unlucky when it comes to pretty much everything else, which I'm not super stoked about because I do want to complete this, because a completed scavenger hunt automatically gives 24,000 Vault XP, which is quite insane, which is why I'm targeting going for scavenger hunt vaults. But we also get the benefit of getting a scavenger crate, which gives a little bit rarer stuff, because scavengers are typically a little bit harder because of what you have to search for. And I would say that it's accurate, although a little misleading, because some of them can be quite easy, some of them can be quite hard. But overall, the harder ones are much harder, and the easy ones are about the same difficulty as an elixir vault. So, you know, nothing insane. I just wanted to make sure that we were able to complete this vault, and we might be able to. I just can't spend, you know, another 5 minutes in this room, so hopefully we'll be able to finish looting it really quickly. Okay, will there be living chests in this room? Okay, thank bejeebus there are, because we needed some living chests quite quick. Also, it's been 10 seconds, so let's disable X-ray, and I already kind of know where they are, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. But we're able to actually find some living chests, other than in that dungeon, which is quite nice. Of course, we're only able to search for one type of thing, so if I wanted to search for, say, dungeon doors or treasure room doors, I'd only be able to search for those as well, which is very limiting, but overall, still already quite strong, because we get to target one specific thing as opposed to, you know, different things. Also, a champion silverfish. I hate silverfish. Me personally, I would enjoy it if silverfish were removed from Minecraft, because they're one of the most annoying sounding mobs, and also sometimes they trigger my tinnitus. But overall, I think that they're, you never heard me say this, but they're actually not a terrible mob. They're kind of useful in certain ways. But you never heard me say that, because I don't, that's not what I think. That I think that all silverfish should die and they shouldn't exist. That's yep, anywho, we gotta go grab the living chests. I also need to get coin piles and ornate chests, or that one empty jar and the 4 cracked scripts. So I do want to make sure that we are keeping that on the radar. What have I not gotten? I know there were more there. The more living chests up here, so I don't have to double scan this one room, which is quite good, because double scanning one room would mean I'm comically inefficient. Also, it's looking like we are starting to fill up this next thing, which means that I can clear out some useless things that I ended up getting in that original chest, or in that original pouch. So, okay, that's some good loot. Okay, we gotta get going. To find ourselves some coins, we need to deposit you. Ores, already got plenty of ores. What about common chests, more wooden chests? Okay, I guess we're just heading on to the next room. Which, maybe there's living chests in here. We can do a scan because it's been more than a minute. There's some living chests up there, and that seems pretty nice. So we'll just jump directly up to here, because that's nice and simple and easy. Ooh, creeper eye. That is a omega level of rarity item, which I wish it had been in something that we'd actually needed, like maybe if we opened an ornate chest and we immediately got an empty jar. But, you know, it is what it is, and it's fine. Anywho, are there any good chests that we need up here, or is this a dud? Let's see. What about you? Ooh, okay. So we got some coin piles. That's good. That's exactly what we needed. I need coin piles. Although it's not a ton. We immediately got a cracked pearl, which is crazy. We also got a green bangle and some blood vials, but we only got 2 cracked scripts, which is suboptimal. That's a little upsetting. So we need the cracked script still. We need the coins. Come on. Come on. I need coin piles. Will y'all give me coin piles, please? It's ores. Okay, I don't need ores. I need coin piles, bruh. Coin piles. Piles of coins. The coinage. The gemstones of gold. The delectable coins. I need that. Oh, okay, I guess we're not gonna find any coins, because it doesn't... Vaults does not seem to want to give us what we want, except for we're getting living chests now, which is dope. Although I do need ornate chests most right now. Because I don't want to fail our... Like... Okay. I don't want to fail a scavenger vault. Ooh, we got some ornate chests. Okay. Fingers crossed we get what we need. Ooh, champion fighter. Take care of you real quick. Up chucking out my... Estic. Also got an epic level. Okay, we got what we needed from the ornates. Yep. So now we just need cracked scripts from the coins. So let's find ourselves some coins. Come on now, please. I just need a couple coins. Not even that many. Just like one small thing. Ask and you shall receive, apparently. Also, we already got 2 cracked scripts, which is crazy because we immediately got as much as we needed. So that was perfect, actually. Honestly, I just gotta complain more. Let's just be real. I just gotta complain, and then the Vault Gods are like, oh, here, let me just line your pockets with whatever you want. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna go on a little bit longer. So I do want to get a little more living chests. Are there any living chests in here? Does not look like it, so we're gonna turn off extra rave real quick. We're gonna chuck in the empty jar. Grab the cracked scripts. I think we're just gonna skedaddle skadoodle. Don't really need much. All I need is to be able to get some living chests. Also, doesn't seem like we'll be getting any living chests in that room, because there weren't any in the middle. Been almost a minute now. Come on now. Let's check up top first, and then I can check. So, mostly wooden chests. Mostly wooden chests. At least I can fight the mobs for some extra XP, because mobs do give quite a lot of XP, which is nice. There we go. 2 vendor doors right next to each other as well, which is crazy. Although the vendor doors don't give any XP, so it's kind of useless for me to open them. But, I mean, hey. At least what I can do is, in opening the wooden chests, I can potentially get the rare drops from them, namely being, of course, vault diamonds, and then also the inscription pieces and prismatic shards. And this is a dead end, so what we're gonna do... Gonna go grab these living chests that are apparently right here. One's trapped, of course. Why would they not be trapped? And the other one's kind of useless. So let's just take care of these guys. And I think we're just gonna head out because we've already been in this vault 15 minutes, and that's quite a long time for a vault. We're not really eking out all of the performance just because we're not really struggling with anything vault-wise. So let's just go back. Come on now, let's just go. Come on now. Let's go get them, go get them, go get them. And that is vault completed. Perfect. We're gonna run one more scavenger hunt vault for the end of this episode. But first I gotta deposit all the loot. And so, let's see how that goes. Okay, we almost got 50k XP for that. 12k from mobs. 9,000 from mine blocks. Holy, that's crazy. That's actually amazing. We got all that. We also completed a bounty, which is dope. What's this bounty? Light the braziers. Why did I activate that? I don't know. But I did, so we might as well do one of those vaults. But anywho, just gotta chuck in pretty much everything other than the rarer of the ores, because there's no real reason for me to hold on to many of these things. So let's just get rid of all of you guys. Come on now, chuck it all into our little handy-dandy refined storage system. Then we'll be able to successfully, potentially, actually do this thing. Well, at least for the Seal of the Hunter, I can only make 3. So that's gonna have to suffice for now, but I also do have a Seal of the Scout that we can use for a Light the Brazier vault. So let's get that vault crystal made real quick. And so to make a vault crystal, all I need to do is take a vault crystal, put it in with the Seal of the Scout, then we get to the objective that we want, and we're able to put it in here. Just gotta reactivate flight real quick so I can get up to where I need to go. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna leave these guys. Can't leave them over there, because that doesn't work. I guess I'll just leave them in our storage system, because that's fine. And then I gotta finish lying all these things down in our little space right down here. But then we'll be able to run this vault, go a little hog wild in it, and be able to enjoy it nicely. So, Black Opal will lie right there, we'll put the Echo right there, we'll put our Bounty crate right there, and a Scavenger crate right there. And let's go do this level 35 Light the Braziers vault. Right after we spec our skill points, because we're able to go 2 more levels in Toxic Reaction, which is quite nice. And then we also have 1 expertise point, which we are going to put into... We're going to put it into Bounty Hunter, because then we get 2 active bounties at any given time, which is perfect. We only have 1 active right now, and it's a Light the Brazier's vault, but that's because I don't have bounties right now. So we're going to have to do this guy real quick. And again, I'm thinking that we go for just a nice, simple, nice, simple living chests. Living chests are great. We need a bunch of knowledge essence anyways, so let's just go for it. Come on now. Go for it like crazy. We just gotta go. That's all we gotta do. So, X marks the spot. We do not actually know where the braziers are. Also, I forgot to... We need to take off flights. Something that's very important. I gotta make sure that I'm not flying. I won't take fall damage because of the traits and modifiers that I've done, but I do have to actually do this like it is a normal vault, so, or like we're in normal Vault Hunters, although I do have my cool armor. Anyway, are there any living chests in this room? We've got just 1 POI right up here that we'll be able to loot real quick, and then I guess we'll just hurry on to the next room, because there's no reason to wait in a Light the Brazier's vault unless we get something kind of crazy like a big ore room or something like an omega room, but there's just no real reason to wait up for anything, so let's just take care of... Actually, we can take care of this guy. Because these are tier 3 drowns, and then we can head on to the next room. So let's just get going and find ourselves this next little brazier. Come on now. I wonder where it'll be. Do you think it'll be down or up? I'm guessing that it's gonna be up here, though it looks as though I may have been wrong. Also, there's a champion tier 2 fighter up here, which is nice. We're gonna just casually try and take you guys out, although you guys have a lot of health, which is suboptimal. But holy gosh, that guy had a lot of health. How much damage does that guy take? Like, he was healing for 50 every time he hit me, which is already quite a lot, but, like, I'm hitting for a lot of damage. I was not expecting him to take so many hits. These mobs, I might be underleveled for them already. Like, I might need to up the damage on my gear, because this stuff, like, I'm using it's Supremium already. Like, that's the highest tier of that specific thing, so maybe you have to start working towards the Infinity stuff, but oh my gosh, So these mobs do a lot of damage, which is scary for how crazy they are, because they're not nothing. I'll say that. But it does look like there's no living chests in here, so since we've completed this room, let's just skedaddle. And now we're in the next room. We're able to finish off getting you. We can turn this guy on. It looks like there's some living up here and some down there, so we'll be able to get all of you guys real quick and easy. Just scope out the living chests. Scope them out nice and real quickly. And that's that POI, I guess. That was relatively small, though this one doesn't look huge either. But it does look like it has a lot more chests than the last one by, like, a factor of 2. Actually, this one has 4, that one had 3. What am I talking about? I guess 4 just feels a lot more than 3 because one of the chests down up there had absolutely nothing in it. But anyway, let's waste some time for just a little minute by killing some mobs so we maximize our XP gains before I go searching for some more living chests, because as of right now, the chests aren't incredible, but we can kind of utilize mobs to offset that by just killing a whole ton of them. Because these mobs give a considerable amount of XP for what they actually are, as well as we can just go as far as we need to, and a Light the Brazier's Vault does not give a lot of XP. It gives like 7k, so it might give more. I might just be like tripping, I don't know. So we got a Xenium gem for that guy. Are there any living chests in this room? Actually, I should probably check real quick. First, are there any living chests? Okay, there's a massive living POI and a small one down there. So we'll grab the small one real quick, just because living chests, of course. Holy invisible mobs, invisible mobs, invisible mobs. Y'all are scary. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Y'all are terrifying. Anywho, let's grab the living chest. Of course, that one was poisoned, because why would it not be? You know? And the other one was, like, right up here. So let's just skedaddle our way up to here. Is all the way on the other side? Yes, I think so. It was over here, right? Was it even higher? I don't actually remember where it was. Was it over here? I gotta toggle it again. It's over there, okay. Did not see that coming. Anyway, let's go up here. Oh, shoot. I gotta wait for my dash to activate. There we go. There we go. Gotta take care of all y'all. Y'all have a trident? Come on now. Okay, trident boy's gone. And we should be able to... Ooh, okay, okay. So there's a little, like, secret entrance over here to get into the living POI. So we did wait a minute between uses, so it was fair and legal. We just gotta use two to find it, because this guy's apparently really tough to find for some reason, so... Just do this real quick, although these cobwebs are gonna be a pain to get out of, because I just remembered that Estek does not break cobwebs. I don't think it... Okay, at least a cleaver does, so that's good. But that is all of those chests completed, so now let's see if we can find some more after taking care of these mobs in the next room. Come on now. Okay, we got this next room. I do want to trigger as many mobs as we can, just to get them to come into the center to farm them. Because it does seem like that is one of the best ways to gain XP, is just farming insane amounts of mobs. And it doesn't seem like there are crazy amounts of anything going on in this room. Although it has been a minute. If I can toggle it, it doesn't look like there's any living chests in here. So we'll just move on to the next room after I take care of all of these mobs. But this is like free XP chaining, by the way. Also, what I can do is my bow has piercing now, so I can actually just shoot through these guys and do tons of really, really good range damage. And I also don't have to worry about ammo anymore because I have Crystal Shot on my bow, which lets it utilize its own durability, practically, as ammo. So I thought that was a cool modifier. I find it to be incredibly useful. Also, somehow I missed these living chests over here. So that's a little stupid of me. I guess I just wasn't low enough, maybe? I don't know. But what is nice is that we get these guys. My bow's better, dude. And also, the bow power is increased by a massive amount. So it is one of the best ranged weapons, as well as we have the scope, which lets us scope in, essentially, which is why we zoom in. But, dude, my bow is so much better than yours. You gotta just chill, bruh. I'm just better. I'm just better. Better. Okay, we got that guy already taken, so we're just gonna head on to the next room. It's been more than a minute, so we can immediately toggle living chest search, otherwise known as X-ray, when we get into this room. So let's do that. Will there be any living chests? Okay, it does not look like there are any living chests in this room, which is a little bit of a bummer, but at least we can just farm some more mobs, and then we'll start heading out of this room. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and let's take care of all the mobs in this room, even though it seems rather empty. Are there any mobs in this room? You know, we're just gonna head back to the entrance, I guess. Okay, finally getting out of this vault. Finally, it has been completed. The vault has been completed. Only 14,000 experience, which is quite low for a vault of this level. But honestly, not upset because we completed a bounty for it, which is good because we get the XP for that, which means that we got, I think the total was 17 or something K XP, which is not bad. We're going to activate this bounty real quick. As well as, I forget, our looting pile thing is over here, so we got to plop you down here, plop you down here. I'm going to grab a couple more ores to make it look pretty. And that is actually going to be the end of this episode. So, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode if you will watch that as well. So, thank you so much for all the support with this series. It really does mean the world to me. I really enjoy making this series and these videos because they're just really cool, and it's probably one of my favorite passion projects and things that I've just done that people have really enjoyed, and I hope to continue to do it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!